One of the reoccurring themes in our meetings recently has been the use, more specifically the overuse of the word and. In an effort to expand our horizons, I decided to serve as Toastmaster over an anti-and meeting. The goal was to educate club members on alternatives to the conjunction and, while having a bit of fun at the same time. Unfortunately, attendance was low that night. Those present asked me to follow up with a video to allow others to benefit from these insights. This is that video. To accommodate the anti-and format, we made a couple changes to the way our functionary rules normally operate during our meeting. The counter focused only on counting the use of the word and. The intent was to promote the awareness about the abuse we put this poor little word through. Similarly, the grammarian focused solely on tracking use of the conjunctions throughout the speech's table topics and evaluations. Table topics operated pretty much the way it normally does. Due to low attendance, we did 2 rounds of responses. In round 1, participants were verbally told which conjunction to weave into their response. For round 2, since we're on Zoom, the Table Topics Master sent the conjunction in a private chat to the speaker. Members were then asked to guess which conjunction was assigned. There was a lot of laughter involved, especially over the misuse of these literary devices. The remainder of this presentation will go over the educational tidbits offered by the Toastmaster during that meeting. There are 3 types of conjunctions to choose from when selecting your sentence structure. The 4th category emerges when an adverb steps in to perform the role of a conjunction. What is a conjunction? A conjunction links words, phrases, or clauses together. Conjunctions can also be used to add emphasis to a statement. For example, let me re-ask my previous question in a different way. So, what exactly is a conjunction? Keep listening to find out. The most popular conjunction is the coordinating conjunction. A coordinating conjunction is used whenever you want to connect 2 independent clauses. For example, 2 simple sentences like, "We meet on Zoom," "Meeting on Zoom is working out well for us," can be combined with the word "and" to create one sentence. "We meet on Zoom, and it's working out well for us." The acronym FANBOYS, shown here, is an easy way to remember the coordinating conjunctions. I think the hardest conjunction of the 7 to use is for. As it's used in the first example above, it could easily be replaced with the word because. Use of for as a conjunction is more formal and not very common these days. Press pause to read through the examples. I'll wait. I purposely stuck to the same topic for these examples to illustrate a wider variety of sentence structure options available. Next up are the subordinate conjunctions. When you connect phrases or clauses with a subordinate conjunction, one portion of the sentence is the dominant thought or independent clause. The portion that includes the subordinate conjunction depends on that main concept to make sense. For example, the sentence "while you are speaking" is a sentence fragment or partial thought, but put it before or after the phrase, the counter, tallies, filler words, and it suddenly makes sense. The list of subordinate conjunctions is fairly large. Some of the most common examples are shown here to get your creative juices flowing. The 3rd category of conjunctions are the correlative conjunctions. Just as the name implies, 2 conjunctions work together to link phrases and form a cohesive thought. Rather than repeating ourselves unnecessarily, we can combine similar statements into one. For example, the following 2 sentences. We can use lights to indicate progress for our speakers. We can use paper cards to indicate progress for our speakers. Can be combined using a correlative conjunction as shown in example sentence 3. We can use either lights or paper cards to indicate progress for our speakers. The most common pairs of correlative conjunctions are shown here. The last category of conjunctions are really adverbs in disguise. Quite a few adverbs can do double duty by serving as coordinating conjunctions. But let's back up a second and look at the definition of an adverb. Adverbs are words that usually modify verbs, but they may also modify adjectives, other adverbs, phrases, or even entire sentences. An adverb usually answers the question when, where, how much, how long, or how often. How steep are the roads? The roads are very steep, where the word very is the adverb. The second example sentence above, accordingly, it is time for us to take action to correct the problem, shows an adverb modifying an entire sentence, as well as the conjunctive adverb that ties it to the preceding sentence, which probably outlined challenges relating to the issue at hand. There are many adverbs that can be used as conjunctions. A few are shown here for your reference. Finally, to answer an age-old question, yes, you may start a sentence with a conjunction. However, as with the overuse of any literary device, if you do it too frequently, it loses its impact. Even worse, it might cause your reader or listener to lose interest or get distracted by the repetition. So yes, you can start your sentences with fanboys or other conjunctions, but try not to do it very often. I'm not saying that you should stop using and completely, but consider giving some of the other words mentioned in this presentation some love as well. That's all for now.